afternoon. Happy Sunday, April 24th. Hope your week was great. Hope you guys had a great Easter. Thank you guys so much for praying for Deacon. He is still doing good, so we love that. He is eating. He's continuing to get more energy back, become somewhat like his own old self. Not completely there yet, but every day is just another step in the right direction, so we are so thankful for that. He has a checkup, if you will, at the vet on Tuesday, so taking him for that, or I'm not, but my mom will, and then hopefully we just see that he is continuing to just make progress, and that is we are rejoicing about that for sure. So let's dive right in. Psalm 17 today. This is actually one of the longer psalms, 15 verses, not the longest psalm, because chapter 18 is going to be even longer than this, but for what we've done so far, this one is one of the longer ones. So let's dive right in. Psalm 17. Hear me, Lord, my plea is just. Listen to my cry. Hear my prayer. It does not rise from deceitful lips. Let my vindication come from you. May your eyes see what is right. Though you probe my heart, though you examine me at night and test me, you will find that I have planned no evil. My mouth has not transgressed. Though people tried to bribe me, I have kept myself from the ways of the violent, through what your lips have commanded. How often do we get pulled certain ways that try to get us to disobey God? Or how often do we get bribed to try and disobey God? It says, my steps have held to your paths, my feet have not stumbled. I call on you, my God, for you will answer me. Turn your ear to me and hear my prayer. Show me the wonders of your great love. You who save by your right hand, those who take refuge in you from their foes. Refuge continues to come up again and again in these Psalms, that, God is our refuge, or we need to take refuge in Christ. And I think that is just such a good word to attribute to Psalms, is refuge. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings, from the wicked who are out to destroy me, from my mortal enemies who surround me. They close up their callous hearts, and their mouths speak with arrogance. They have tracked me down. They now surround me, with eyes alert to throw me to the ground. They are like a lion hungry for prey, like a fierce lion crouching in cover. Rise up, Lord. Confront them, bring them down. With your sword rescue me from the wicked. By your hand save me from such people, Lord, for those of this world whose reward is in this life. May what you have stored up for the wicked fill their bellies. May their children gorge themselves on it. And may there be leftovers for their little ones. As for me, I will be vindicated and will see your face. When I awake, I will be satisfied with seeing your likeness. What I really take from this is that the writer of this psalm knew that they were in good standing with God. And it seems like everyone around them was trying to make it seem like they were the one in the wrong. That because they were following Christ, they were living their life wrong, because they weren't living like the world. But the writer of this psalm knew that he was in right standing with God, and that God could do all this stuff, could examine his life in all these ways, and he would find that he has not fallen away from following Christ. He even says, you can examine me at night, test me, you will find that I have planned no evil. Though people tried to bribe me, I have kept myself from the ways of the violent. He knows that he is in right standing with Christ. How often are we confident enough to say, God, look at my life, I've done no wrong? I think a lot of times we like to think that. But if we were face to face with Christ, would we truly be able to say, God, look at my life, I've done no wrong? Those words could not come out of my mouth, I think. Because I know that I have done wrong. I know that I do wrong every day. And I'm so thankful that there's a God who loves me and forgives me. But I'm not confident enough to say those words. But do I live my life in a way to try and one day be able to say those words? I guess is what I'm trying to say. Because we should work to live our life in a way so that we can say, God, here it is. I have followed you throughout any trial, regardless of what anyone has said. I have followed you and lived my life according to your standards. That's hard. Because we are sinners, we are human. We like to retreat back to that human nature. But Jesus came. Jesus died so that we can say, God, I know I'm not perfect. Please forgive me. And we can still spend eternity in heaven. That's a promise that I am so, so thankful for. Everyone have a great week. Next week we will dive into Psalm 18. Super excited for this one of my favorite Psalms. So I'm excited for that one. But have a great week. And of course, go be the example.